Hey guys, it's me, Kat. I thought I'd jump on here and do a quick video and give you an update on what's going on. Looks like there's a glare in my glasses, so I'll just take that out. The day I'm filming this is June 12th, 2019, and it is the 6-month anniversary of my husband's death. If you're new to my channel and you haven't seen the first video when I posted it, when I announced it, and you are interested on my journey, I'll link it here. Hopefully I can get this up tonight or maybe tomorrow. I just watched a video about a young widow. What's her name? Her name is Redhead Mare. She made a video on her progress after 2 years. I thought it was inspiring, and so I thought I'd come on here and kind of, since this is, I would say this is a pretty, what is it, like a big anniversary, I guess? I can't even think of the word. Anyways, I was hoping to upload a video about my journey in grief and dealing with becoming a widow on my birthday, which was May 28th. Because that was also the anniversary of when my husband proposed. But let me be honest with you, it was really fucking hard. That day was really hard. And leading up to this day is really fucking hard. It's only 9:30 in the morning, and I think this is about the 4th time I cried. On Monday, I went to therapy, and I also went to bereavement. You know, I'm just really trying to figure out how to get through grief, just how to survive through all of this. And someone in my bereavement class had said that he had gone to therapy, and Father's Day was coming up, and it was going to be his first Father's Day without his wife. And he had also made a comment, this is going to be their first anniversary, that he won't have his spouse. And I was like leaning in, I'm like, all right, so what did your therapist say? And it was very profound. He advised him, it's like, yes, it is the first of your anniversary that you don't have with your spouse, but you got to think about the 26 years you did have those anniversaries. I'm like, oh, that's very special. Kind of gave me some direction on how to think of birthdays and the day he proposed to me, which is the same, his birthday, our anniversary. But I'm still at a loss of how to treat the 12th of every month, because there were no, this wasn't a special day for me and Brad. It was just a day, and maybe that's the way I should treat it. But fuck this day. And fuck this life. I'm really having a hard time with it. And I know it may seem like I'm doing okay with it. Even my therapist says I'm doing good with my grief, but shit, if I'm doing good with my grief, the people that are struggling with it more than me, I can't even imagine what they're going through. So my heart goes out to you, and let's be strong together. So in 6 months, what have I learned? I learned that it's okay to ask for help. I lean on my friends and I lean on my family a lot to help me with whatever. Come house sit, come help me build furniture. Can I borrow your car so I can take Sam to appointments? For those of you, I made a comment on my Instagram that I got a new car. Well, technically it's new to me, but it's not a car. It's one of my dear friends who I've known for a long time. He has this station wagon, big back, low to the, not that he lowered it, it's just lower than my Jeep. Sam was having a hard time getting into the Jeep, so I asked if I could trade. So a friend of mine has my Jeep, and I have a station wagon. So how awesome is that, you know, to have friends that will allow such a big thing like a car to make my life easier. I have great friends. I have great family. And I always knew that. But having Brad out of my life, I started to realize how much more my friends and family mean to me. And how much they show up for me. And they want to help me. So it's lovely. And I don't want to think that such a tragic thing like my husband dying, they wouldn't be there for me, because I know they would. And I think it just made me more aware about love and support. Because prior to this, I was very like, I'm just going to do it on my own. I was very independent. And now I'm very okay with asking for help and accepting help. And accepting friendships and support like the way they're offering it to me. And everyone's different. And it's clear to me that some people, their love and support is different from others, and it doesn't make it any less or any more. It's just perfect the way it is. Everyone's friendship and love to me is always perfect. And I appreciate it. I had made a comment on my first, was it my first video or my second? I don't know. One of the videos, I had made a comment about not wearing my wedding ring anymore. And I struggle with this a long time because I want to wear my wedding ring. I want to wear that piece of jewelry that Brad gave me. It means a lot to me. The symbolicness of it means a lot to me. But what is hard about wearing it is having to go to work and having to explain it. So I meet with potential clients, so prospects, and some of them have heard through the grapevine that I am widowed. Some of them don't know. And for a few weeks after I started back at work, I was wearing my ring. No, this is not the ring. In conversation with these potential clients, a few of them asked, like, oh, so tell me about your husband. I could lie and say how, you know, and not lie, because I would tell them how wonderful my husband was. But that's the thing, I'd have to use it in past tense. I'm not a good liar. So it just became awkward to explain that my husband has passed on. And when you say it like that, my husband's passed on, they're like, what? They need clarification. And it's harder for me. And it's weird to be like, oh, my husband's dead, because it sounds so curt and so dry and so mean. So I had to stop wearing it because it was too hard for me and it was too awkward for my potential client. And mind you, I'm on commission. So I'm trying to sell stuff, and having an awkward moment with someone doesn't enhance what's going on in my sales process. It makes it weird. And I've seen people just not want to call me because I'm the widow. I don't know, maybe they thought I murdered my husband. I don't know. Anyways, it's awkward, so I stopped wearing it. I did take some of his ashes and make jewelry out of it, and I wear it. This is one of them. And it gives me comfort to wear it on my ring finger. And I've been wearing it probably since February. And it wasn't until last week someone's like, that's an interesting stone. Oh, someone's calling me, hold on. Okay, so I had someone ask me, oh, that's an interesting stone. What is that? And I just told them. I said, so it's, I said it has my husband's ashes in it. So that was a weird conversation. It's awkward. So I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. I tried the other day, I put it on my right hand, and it just doesn't feel the same. So, I mean, I gotta think, no one says ask about the stone or what it is in 4 months that I've been wearing it, 3.5 months. I guess it's an odd numbers game. Someone's gonna eventually ask, and I need to be okay with it, because right now, I physically cannot. It's very weird. It's very apparent when I don't have something on this finger. And it's hard. Everything's fucking hard. And I don't know if it's this day, and if I try to make this video maybe next week, if it would be different, but it's fucking hard. And I'm tired. Being it is fucking hard. So yeah. If you guys have any suggestions on how to treat death anniversaries, I'm open to it, because I am struggling. Every 12th of the month, I'm struggling. And I don't know if it, because this is a 6-month mark, this is like half a year, because I'm trying to remember what it was like in May. I think mostly because I was so focused on my birthday's coming up and the day he proposed to me, he's coming up. Like, I was so focused on that, maybe it wasn't a thing. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot. But it's what it is. I put up a meme yesterday knowing that, or anticipating that I was gonna have a rough day. I'll put the meme here. And it kind of sums up how I feel. Like, I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I really don't. I want all the love and support everyone's been giving me. That's all I want. Yes, I'm gonna be sad for the rest of my life, but I'm okay. It really is. I'm really okay. I'm doing everything I can to manage my grief, to find my way through this journey. Therapy weekly, bereavement classes, group bereavement weekly. I am on Facebook groups. I lean in and listen to people's stories and take their advice, and I'm just trying to survive. So maybe I should have made a list of things I want to talk about, but I feel like I should end it here. There's not much else I have to say, but I thought I'd check in. A lot of you have reached out to me. DMs, emails, social media. I appreciate everybody. I really do. And I do feel supported. And but I do feel alone. Not because you guys aren't great. An emptiness caused from the grief. That's how I feel. A lot. I wouldn't say 100% of the day, but every day I do feel emptiness and sadness. So maybe the next video it'll be different. I hope so. But this is a 6-month mark. It's shitty. It's fucked up. And I don't like it. So, anyways, I'll end it here. And until next time, I love you guys so much.